Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the College Football Playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this College Football Playoff gets underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Morris. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Here we go. Cut. Flex. Here you go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. And so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on 3rd down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion.
In blue. Lizzie.
Handoff from the shotgun. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, when the snow's coming down like this, the ball carrier has got to do a better job of holding on to that football. His instincts as a runner try to get those big yards. But as you see, if you don't take care of the ball, chances are it's going to slip out of your hands for a turnover.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. The back's got it. That run moves the ball across the 35.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Direct snap to the back. Gets the first and still running. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
He's taken down at the 40. Third down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Field goal try, no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Gets into space at the 50. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Punt over the middle. It's Loveland. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. makes the catch. It's Williams. Your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
They spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Okay, 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 15. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here comes a handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. We'll see what happens here. Looking to throw it on first down. A short completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the run, it's Marshall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. In the clear at the 25. Good enough for first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags a quick throw. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
The Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. With the catch, it's Marshall. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
On the field goal.
missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. On the return, it's Williams. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught. Completion. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quick throw to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long.
Yard line. Let's make some noise.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan offense back out on the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
Razor, razor. Lion, lion. Lasso, lasso.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
On the ready.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Flair. Flair. Roll.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Tackled, but 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Trying to run it. It's Marshall. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
At the 13-yard line. 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Freedom. Flair.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Brings up second and goal.
They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Will take the lead in the second half.
Well, after not seeing any scores in that first half, make some adjustments at halftime. At least this offense has been able to put together a drive and finally get a touchdown up on the board.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Weigman. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Using his legs, it's Marshall. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down coming up after that running play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Weigman. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. They go with a direct snap. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Aggies will have to kick this away. That's already his 5th punt of the game. Running it back, it's Williams. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Wolverines will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 7, Texas A&M 0.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Michigan. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender crew.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick six last time out here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Refusing to be brought down. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Receiver in motion now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Has the first down, still on the move. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To throw, it's Weigman. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Got it.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Set. Hut.
Looking for some space. It's Marshall. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Okay.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Here we go.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Yankee blue. Check.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
On the double.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this
Black
offense?
24. Black 24. Check, check.
They'll run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Clear. Clear. Belly stutter.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the set.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on 2nd down.
25.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Ready?
Now it's 2nd down here.
Easy. Flip. Flip.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. And bulldozing his way through. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. The shotgun running play called. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Set. Ready. Flex, flex, flex. Go, go. Ready.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14.
In other schools around the country, Slippery Rock, 75. Mercyhurst University, 31.
Terrier.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They'll try the option play here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Weigman. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.